How's it going? How's it going, guys? I hope everybody is well. Today I'm back with another video for the Premier League predictions for game week 31. Well, before I just wanted to get into the video, I just wanted to share my thoughts with the news of Prince Philip, who has died at the age of 99 today. My thoughts are with the royal family, the Queen, and the monarchy of England. It's a sad day for the whole of the UK. But they had the Queen and Philip had 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and 10 great grandchildren. Impressive. Prince Philip will be sadly missed by everybody in the UK. So right then, guys, let's get straight into the Premier League predictions for game week 31 then. The first game is Fulham versus Wolves, which kicks off tonight. Of course, Fulham could offer 2-1 defeat to Leeds, was it? I think so. I think this is quite a close relegation scrap game. Well, we're not in a relegation scrap, but it's a bottom half table class, isn't it? Let's see how Fulham got on that. It's a 3-1 defeat. They came off a 3-1 defeat to Aston Villa, as they were 1-0 up for most of the game, and they lost in the last 10 minutes for 2 goals, a Trezeguet double goal and an Ollie Watkins goal. So they played well. They were the better team for most of the game, except Villa didn't play that well most of the game, but they certainly played well when Trezeguet came on, and he played well for the last 10 minutes, and Fulham got done for conceding 3 goals in the last 10 minutes. Well, Fulham are a kind of team, they don't tend to get many wins. They don't get many wins, but they're really hard to beat. They play good football though, and somehow they're still 18th in the league. Honestly, on our side, we really got to win today, really. If we don't win today, I think we're in fear of relegation. And we really do need to bounce back with another win. If we can't beat Fulham at least, or at least get a point at least, I just want some kind of result tonight. And I reckon Fulham, it'll be really tough for us, right? Because Fulham do play good football. But I'm going to say we are going to win though. So I'm going to go Fulham 1, Wolves 2. Yeah, so 2-1 to Wolves. Right, so next game now, which is Man City versus Leeds. Man City just cannot be stopped. Well, Leeds, how did they get on last? 2 wins in a row against winning against Sheffield United, where they would definitely be expected to win. If win here, I think. Can Leeds cause an upset? Well, they certainly Leeds like to concede a lot of goals, and Man City obviously are going to score a lot of goals against them. And against any team in the league, even if they're really good, you still get goals, which Leeds always tend to score a lot, don't they? So here, I do reckon it's going to be quite an easy win for Man City, but I do reckon Leeds will score though. So I'm going to go in and say Manchester City 3, Leeds 1. So 3-1 Man City. Next game now, which is Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Liverpool's latest win in the Prem, I think, was against us, was it? I think so. I'm sure it was. No, Arsenal it was. They played very well against Arsenal. I must say they were class against Arsenal, especially Diogo Jota. I think he sort of carries them, you know. Jota does carry Liverpool though. And they have recently, Liverpool, coming off a 3-1 defeat to Real Madrid. Alexander-Arnold was the best player on the pitch, in my opinion. And Liverpool, they haven't played at home in ages, so the home form isn't at the best. So I don't know how they're going to face out for this game. And they want to get revenge on Aston Villa after their latest meeting, which was 7-2 to Aston Villa, but he did beat them 4-1 in the FA Cup. That was only because Villa had their youngsters out because the rest of the team is isolating. I reckon that Liverpool won't find a way to get a win here. I'd like them to beat Villa. Or please, Liverpool, please beat Villa, please. But I reckon it's going to be Liverpool 0, Aston Villa 1, like Fulham, Brighton, and Burnley did to Liverpool. So I reckon Villa can follow up with a win. It could be 1-0 to Aston Villa. Right on to the next game now, which is Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. Crystal Palace have just come off a 1-1 draw against Everton, an 86-minute equaliser from Michy Batshuayi, the Chelsea loanee. I don't think Michy Batshuayi will be playing in this game. I don't think, because he's on loan at Chelsea, isn't he? No, he's not playing though. Just look now on Flash Scores. No, because he's on loan from Chelsea, the club he's on loan from. Chelsea coming off a 5-2 defeat in the league to West Brom, when it might have been down to 10 men, and maybe they wouldn't have lost this to it down to 10 men. They proved 10 men, and he wouldn't have jumped. But you still shouldn't be like losing 5-2 to West Brom, though. Maybe losing and not getting a win, yes, but not conceding 5 to a team 19th in the league. Chelsea did get a win midweek against Porto and won 2-0. Great goal from Mason Mount. That's to give them a confidence boost back in the league to later on get a win, which is to get a win back in the league. So you could sort of say this is quite a London derby, but it isn't. Both clubs in London, I don't know really. I'm going to say Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 2. On the next game now, which is Burnley versus Newcastle, relegation 6-pointer. I think Newcastle are in more trouble than Burnley, though. I think any team. I don't think there could be a lot of goals in this game. If there's going to be a goal, there will be one goal in the game, but it'll have to go to either team, or Burnley or Newcastle. Burnley came off a 3-2 defeat to Southampton, 2-0 up. 2-0 up, and they ballsed it up and lost 3-2 to Southampton. Where Newcastle have 2-2 draw to Tottenham. A good point against Spurs though, but it's the wins they need in order to stay up low. And they haven't won a game in 8. I don't know where the next win's going to come from. So I'm going to say Burnley are going to about S the game in my opinion and win it. So I'm going to say Burnley 1, Newcastle 0. I reckon Burnley will get a 90th minute winner. I reckon they'll do it in the last minute. So right, next game now, which is West Ham versus Leicester. Well, of course, West Ham, they're coming off 3-2 defeat against us. Don't really want to talk about it. But honestly, some of their players in their team are class. Pablo Fornals, his Euro player, Jesse Lingard, and Jarrod Bowen. As soon as Lingard started running with the ball into Bowen, you just knew that was a goal. You knew it going straight away. And Leicester coming off, how did they get on that? And sorely won. No, they lost 2-0 to Man City. They were quite poor in that game actually. Can Leicester bounce back and get a win here? That is 3rd against 4th. Leicester 3rd, West Ham 4th. So it will be very close. I do reckon we're going to get a lot of goals in this game. It's going to be like the West Ham Arsenal game where there are 3 goals for both teams. So I'm going to go in and say here, West Ham 3, Leicester 3. So I'm going to say West Ham going to go 3-0 up, and then Leicester they're going to bottle it again, and it's going to be Leicester are going to get 3 goals back and it'll end in a draw, so 3-3. So right, next game now, which is Spurs versus Manchester United. The Spurs coming off a 2-2 draw to Newcastle. Poor performance against the team that are in a relegation battle. Is Mourinho's future in the doubt, and is Kane's future in the doubt? You know what? You know Harry Kane. I can't see him going anywhere else. So I don't think Spurs will get a better replacement. So I reckon Harry Kane will stay. You know, because he's liked by everybody in England. The majority of people in England, yeah. Yeah, well, Man United coming off a 2-1 win against Brighton. They were quite poor in the first half of that game. Then they did turn it around, and they did win midweek against Granada last night with a Bruno Fernandes penalty in the last minute. I think this will be a close game, you know, but I think, judging by form, I think Man United will edge it and get a win. So I'm going to say Spurs 1, Manchester United 2. Next game now, which is Sheffield United versus Arsenal. Well, of course, we all know Sheffield United are down, coming off a 2-1 defeat to Leeds. Well, Arsenal coming off a 3-0 defeat in the league to 3-0 defeat in the league to Liverpool. They got a comeback against West Ham to get a 3-3 draw though. It's a positive sign. They drew 1-1 last night. In the 94th minute, Slavia Prague scored. Oh, they played good last night. Just didn't take any of their chances, and they got done for that. So my prediction here is going to be right. Well, of course, we all know Sheffield are gone now, aren't they? And they got nothing to play for, so they can play for pride. I don't think Sheffield United in any of the last games will get anything, because now there's no Wilder. Heckingbottom's on interim charge. He's not a very good manager though, really. And you've got no confidence there now. Where Arsenal sometimes don't turn up against teams that are in the bottom 3 at times, but here, I am going to gamble here and say they are going to get the job done and win 2-0. So Sheffield United 0, Arsenal 2. Next game now, which is West Brom versus Southampton. West Brom coming off a 5-2 win against Chelsea after Chelsea went down to 10 men, and West Brom adapted to that and absolutely hammered Chelsea. Where Southampton coming off a 3-2 win against Burnley, being 2-0 down, then bringing it back again, so they got back in the game and scored 3 goals. So here, I do reckon, I don't think much will happen in this game. Well, for West Brom relegation threats, can they turn it around? I don't think they will though, because that win was just really a one-off, really. So my prediction here is going to be 1-1, a draw, 1-1. So West Brom 1, Southampton 1. Next game now, which is Brighton versus Everton. This is set to be a good game here. Brighton coming off a 2-1 defeat at Man United. Danny Welbeck scoring against his former club in the 13th minute. And it's not a bad result for Brighton, considering it's away at Man United, who are second in the league. But he bottled out how well they were playing though. Well, Everton coming off a 1-1 draw to Palace, winning 1-0, and then in the 86th minute they bottle a 1-0 lead. Here, I do reckon this will be a draw. And Brighton will have a lot of chances here, but just won't take any of them. They'll be 1-0 up probably, and then Everton will get an equaliser, and won't win due to the chances they've missed. So I reckon Brighton 1, Everton 1. So, right, get on to my friend's predictions, Jack Harding's predictions. Well, I didn't include his predictions in the game week 30. I forgot, but I have included them this week and I've got them in. Right. Start first. Fulham 1, Wolves 2. We agree. Man City 3, Leeds 0. We nearly agree. Liverpool 4, Aston Villa 1. That's a bit of a gamble in my opinion. Crystal Palace 0, Chelsea 2. We nearly agree. Burnley 2, Newcastle 1. West Ham 2, Leicester 2. He's on the right lines, except he's gone for two goals for both teams instead of 3. Spurs 1, Man United 2. Very close. Sheffield United 1, Arsenal 0. Interesting. West Brom 2, Southampton 2. On the right lines again, except I want more money. He's gone 2-2. Next one, Brighton 1, Everton 2. Quite close, except he's gone for an Everton win. So right then, guys, that will be the end of the Premier League predictions for game week. What is it? Game week 31. So if you did all enjoy this video, do give it a like, do subscribe to the channel. Also turn on your notifications every time I make a video. Enjoy the rest of the evening, guys. Bye everyone.